guys, this is your Jasmine Yvonne, and I'm coming to you guys today to do my final review for my sugar version hair that's in my head. Again, this is an Aliexpress hair company, and they sent me their Brazilian straight hair in the inches 22, 24, 26, and 28. They also sent me an 18-inch free parting closure. Again, the inches are 22, 24, 26, 28, and an 18-inch closure. And again, the texture is Brazilian straight hair. As you guys already know, this was created as a full wig with a adjustable strap. Dream cap is what I always use, and so forth and so forth. I already did the initial review of the hair and how I thought about the hair, so this is just me giving you guys my final thoughts and so forth. Okay, so I installed this hair around my birthday, which is in April. So I've had this hair pretty much installed on and off since April, and it is July now, so I've had this hair installed for a good little bit of time. Since wearing this hair, I do still like how natural it looks and how it doesn't just look dry, it hasn't thinned out on me or anything like that. So those are all really good things that I've noticed with this hair. Some other good things I've still noticed with this hair is that it still can hold a curl, and it also still remains pretty straight. I do like when my straight hair has a little wave to it. However, I do like the fact that this hair pretty much does stay pretty straight for the most part, because I don't like, you know, in this hot Atlanta heat when my hair kind of waves back up, because I do like the bone straight look. So I do like that. I know some people don't. They like their straight hair to be a little wavy, which I do as well. However, I do kind of like the fact that this hair does stay mostly straight, even when I wash it and stuff like that. So that is a good plus for me still. Some down parts of this hair that I've noticed since having installed is that the hair does tangle a lot more than it did when I first installed the hair. It wasn't perfect when I, first was wearing it and having it in and stuff like that. However, I did notice that as I continue wearing it and flat ironing it and doing stuff to it, I did notice that it did start to tangle a little bit more. Like, I wash it and I can't run my comb right through it. Even after I wash it, let it air dry, it still will be pretty tangled, and I have to comb through it and get it kind of all the kinks and nicks and stuff out of it. When I was wearing it as, a full wig, I will put it on the dresser and wake up, put it back on my head, and it will be tangled up again. So I have to brush it out and comb it out to detangle it. It's just something that just happens I feel like it just happens every time I take it off, because when it's like this, it doesn't really tangle that bad, except for if say I put the wig on and I put some clothes on, and it'll kind of get a little messed up and I'll have to brush it back out. So that's when I notice, when I take it off, or when I'm doing something after I put it on, it will kind of get tangled up a good little bit. It doesn't mat up, however. It doesn't become like a bird's nest or anything like that, which is always good. It doesn't become a bird's nest or anything like that. It doesn't just mat up and stay like that, or when I'm walking around and outside or something, or just sitting down in my bed, it won't just get huge and matted. It just tangles to the point where you can feel you can't just run your fingers right through it, or you can't just run your comb right through it like butter. You have to kind of work your way at the ends and work your way up and kind of detangle it. So that was a big issue that I noticed with the hair as I continue to wear it and continue to kind of just play with it. So if you guys watch the first video, if you guys watched the first video, then you guys know that I didn't have the best experience with the closure. Not because the closure was just bad or the hair was bad or anything like that. It was because when I bleached the closure, it just stayed this white kind of color. If you guys have experienced closures or played with closures, or if you're I don't know what this girl's talking about, I don't even wear closures like that, then I'm gonna break it down to you real quick. So with closures, usually when you bleach them, they usually turn either this light tanny kind of color, or sometimes they turn a clear color. So when you put it on, it looks like it's just your scalp. I like when it turns the tanny color because it looks pretty natural to my scalp. Or when it turns kind of cleary, because when you put it on your hair again, it kind of fades into your scalp. This closure, however, turned kind of white. And sometimes with cheaper Aliexpress type of companies and stuff, the closure can turn that way, and that's when you will get into closure tinting and things like that, and I felt like it just wasn't fitting very good. I think with this closure I should have left a little bit of lace out to kind of sew it down when I braided my hair up. So I came to the bright idea. So yeah, I came to the bright idea. I was watching, y'all, if y'all been watching me for a while, you guys know that I used to wear U-parts faithfully. I loved U-parts. And I was watching this one girl's video. Did you guys just hear my mom sneeze? She has like the loudest sneeze. I was watching this one girl's video. Her name is Chrissy Cuz. Hey Cuz. Do you guys hear her sneezing? You guys keep missing it. Ugh. But yeah, so I watched this one YouTuber and her name is Chrissy Cuz. Chrissy Cuz. What's up, girl? But yeah, she had like a U-part or V-part tutorial, and I never used to do V-parts, and it was just looking really natural, and she had like the braid pattern, so I was like, you know what, I think I want to go back to having like U-parts and stuff like that, V-parts, whatever. So I decided to I was like, I've done the whole take the closure off and see if it fits like a U-part, and it always is too big for my head when I just take the closure off. And so I was like, I just came with this bright idea. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna cut the closure. And I know you guys are probably like, oh, clip the closure, oh, kind of thing. However, I just feel like it's okay to cut the closure if you don't mind cutting the closure. Like, I don't think it's like the end of the world if you cut the closure, because I'm still wearing the closure. I just cut it so I can leave some hair out. You're kind of doing like the V-part, U-part effect without having such a big part. But again, if you're against cutting your closure at all costs, then don't cut it. Don't listen to me, just take the closure off. And if you have to remake the wig into a V-part or U-part, do that. And I guess I can show you guys. Yeah, okay, this is on my hair. I don't think you guys can see it, but this is pretty much the closure. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is like the closure piece, like right here, that's cut. And I cut it to like a V, and you can see I didn't cut a lot, because if you guys look closely right here, this is still the remaining closure. If you guys can see it, I don't know if you guys see it. Let me get close. That's like the remaining closure. So yeah, I just cut like probably like 2 inches of the closure, just enough to the point where it's like a V. I like how it looks. I feel like it looks really natural. I barely have any hair out. As you guys saw, I didn't have that much hair out, and I feel like it just looks really natural this way, because I have like a little bit of my edges out, and I can like do like, I like to wear my hair like this, like Kim Kardashian type of look, and I feel like it looks really natural this way. So I think probably for now on, if I have a closure, I'll probably try to do this, like do it this way, or if I have it for a long time, or if the closure is not acting right to me, I'll probably just do it like this. I think this is a pretty good idea. Again though, if you're totally against cutting your closure, don't. So yeah, that's pretty much my only issues and changes with the hair. Again, the biggest change that I experienced with this hair is just the tangling that I really experienced, and that's really what got worse as I continue wearing this hair. It's not to the point where the hair just looks bad. You can see, like, as you can see, the hair still looks pretty good. It's just noticeable, and it's kind of irritating, when you like just brush your hair and you like put a shirt on and it tangles. So that was my biggest thing with this hair, but I still do like this hair, and I definitely suggest that you guys still check out their site and other hair that they may have. Just keep in consideration what I just told you if you're planning on wearing this hair for some months at a time. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope that you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more.